and welcome here to Talking CB and welcome back to the channel here. We are going to be celebrating a 3-0 win against Osasuna in today's match. It sounds very straightforward indeed, but really we didn't really kick into that finishing clinical nature until the second half. Throughout the first half we created a number of chances but were unable to convert, but in the second half Leo Messi and co got the job done. A massive 3 points, the momentum continues, the confidence continues to flow as we try to build up a run of wins which will take us back to the top of the league. Welcome back here to Talking FCB. The lineup and the score that I predicted were both incredibly close in the match preview. If you did see that, I was one player away from guessing the correct lineup. I was so close. I was gutted that he went for Andre Gomez instead of Denis Suárez, but that was the only change. I wasn't really sure about that happening. And then the scoreline, I predicted 3-0, and eventually, thanks to Leo Messi, it was 3-0. So in the match preview, for once, I was actually on form, and Barcelona themselves weren't too bad either. We started in goal with Ter Stegen. Along the back, it was Roberto, Umtiti, Piqué, and Alba. Busquets, Iniesta, and Gomez in midfield, and the trio up front were Arda Turan, Leo Messi, and Luis Suárez. And we started the game really well. We dominated possession as we expected to do. Osasuna sat back. They had 2 banks of 4. They were happy to sit in, absorb the pressure. But I think Umtiti and Alba certainly dictated the sort of pace of the game early on, because down that left-hand side, they were combining very well, and that was how the first chances were created. Umtiti played a lovely little chip ball over the Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba played a fantastic cross into the box. Alba was absolutely terrific throughout the game in his passing, in his movement. He took out some fantastic positions throughout the match. His ball was into Suárez, who held it up really well. He spun off his man, and he ended up hitting the post. And before that as well, Leo Messi played an absolutely sumptuous ball into Luis Suárez, and his shot went just past the far post. So Suárez early on had a good few chances, didn't really take either of them, and then it was down to Leo Messi in that first half as well. He had a number of chances and he couldn't quite take them. There was one that went just over the bar, there was a few that went wide of the post, and it just seemed as though we were once again getting into the right positions. We were playing very well. There were some fantastic passages of play, really good football being played. We were playing at a good pace, the passing was crisp, the movement was good, but we were just lacking that final touch. And at some stage in that game, it did feel like at 0-0, is this going to be one of those days? Because over the last few weeks, we've seen us create chances and not take them. Against Real Madrid, we saw, we should have gone 2-0 up. We should have made that clear that we were going to go and win the game, and we didn't take our chances then, and later on in the game, we were punished for it. That's what we didn't want to happen again. And Osasuna, to be fair, at 0-0, they did have their chances. In the second half, it was an absolutely stunning effort from their striker that hit the bar. It was an absolutely brilliant long-range effort that had Ter Stegen beaten, but that didn't quite come off for them. They had another one which was drilled into the area, and again, they were just inches away from getting on the end of it. So we've got to be careful. We did win this game 3-0, but we've got to start finishing our chances sooner. We've got to start being more clinical and ruthless in front of goal, because we're not always going to create that many chances that we did today. We are very good in the creation of our chances, but we've got to stick them away. We've got to get Luis Suárez firing on all cylinders again. Leo Messi in the end got his 2 goals and was very good. He is now top goal scorer in La Liga. Of course, Real Madrid and Cristiano Ronaldo play later on today at home to Deportivo. But in terms of the goals, it did take a while to come, but when they did come, they were very good. Luis Suárez, the man that got the first goal, but Messi and Alba heavily involved in the build-up to it. Messi got a little bit of space on the edge of the box. Any time where he was given just an inch or two of room, Leo Messi made Osasuna pay today. He was really good in that final third, in and around the area. He made all the right decisions. He played it out to Jordi Alba, who once again was taking up one of those excellent positions. He was arriving at the perfect time. Leo Messi saw the run, of course, played the perfect pass. Jordi Alba then stayed calm, stayed nice and calm, just centred the ball to Luis Suárez, who had a tap in for the opening goal, which was absolutely massive at that stage in the game. Like I say, Osasuna had a few chances themselves. We were getting more and more frustrated. Around the 60-minute mark, we needed to get that goal, and it was so good that we did that. Then there was a little change. Luis Enrique brought on Denis Suárez for Arda Turan, who wasn't quite as effective today as he was against Borussia Mönchengladbach. And it was indeed Denis Suárez who was quite heavily involved in our second goal of the game and Leo Messi's first. Again, all down that left-hand side. Leo Messi starts the move and finishes the move. Very, very similar to his goal against Mönchengladbach in the week. He started the move on the edge of the box. Again, very, very clever movement. Plays the ball out to Jordi Alba, who once again is in a similar position. He's arriving. Denis Suárez gets the ball, waits, checks, waits for his perfect moment, slips the ball into Alba, and once again, Alba with a very, very accurate ball across the box. Leo Messi gets enough on it and it's into the far corner, and that second goal really was crucial. That sort of got rid of any doubt, any nervousness in our minds. We knew then that we were going to go on, we were going to win this game, we were going to get that vital 3 points, and Leo Messi very much deserved that goal. Absolutely brilliant today in his performance. And then a few minutes from the end, Rafinha came on in 76th minutes for Andre Gomez. He suffered a little bit of an injury. I don't think it's going to be too serious. It looked more like an impact injury than anything else. He was actually quite good today. I'm going to come on to the individual performances in just a moment. But yeah, Messi again in the last few minutes, still looking to score goals, still looking to attack, even when the game was won. Again, he gets that bit of space and he uses it so well. Busquets it is who gets the ball on the edge of the box. He plays it into Leo Messi. And at this point, Osasuna are quite stretched. They're quite depleted. They're very, very tired. They worked tirelessly all game to try and keep us out. And they very nearly managed it, to be fair. Messi had an option to his right, but instead he chose to go alone. Very good close control in the box, gets it onto his left foot, and there was no doubt about the finish. 3-0, and like I say, predicted it in the preview, just saying, but it was a great result. It was a great result, and in the first half we played excellently. It was a fantastic performance. In the second half it was more down to us getting our goals, defending well. The clean sheet today is very, very well deserved. There was a few moments of worry in the defence, but ultimately it was a good performance from Piqué and Umtiti at the back. Like I say, Jordi Alba, 2 out of the 3 goals were all of his doing. He got the assist for those. He was excellent down the left-hand side. His pace, his positioning, his athleticism, his will to get into the right positions were absolutely brilliant today. And I must say as well, a lot of people were saying, should Alex Vidal be starting this game? He wasn't even included in the squad for this one. Luis Enrique stuck with Sergio Roberto, and I thought he was fantastic today. Whether he saw Vidal's performance against Gladbach and felt that he needed to up his game again, but either way, he was brilliant going forward. He was energy. He was going all guns blazing up and down the pitch, working tirelessly. His close control was very, very good. And also, very importantly, I think his combination play with Andre Gomez was actually very, very good as well. Whether that's something that we can develop in the coming months, those two playing well together, getting a bit more comfortable with each other. But either way, Sergio Roberto today, very, very good indeed. Like I say, Umtiti and Piqué worked very, very well. Both times they sort of helped each other out. And Umtiti was made a little bit of a mistake in the game, but Piqué came across and made the sliding tackle, and then vice versa. Really, there was a moment where Osasuna broke and Umtiti made a brilliant last-ditch tackle using his pace, using his athleticism. So both of them played very, very well. Busquets in midfield, very, very good. Same goes for Iniesta. Both of them helped control the game. There were stages in the game where I thought we were very, very good in terms of our patient play. We were on the edge of the box. Osasuna, like I say, was really packing that defence, but we didn't panic. We didn't try to rush things too often. Busquets and Iniesta, a vital part of that calmness in midfield. Andre Gomez played pretty well. Again, you look at his pass completion percentage. He's very, very careful, very, very clean and tidy with the ball. Hardly gives it away. A lot of the passes were quite safe, but there was a few passes today which I noticed were going forward. One of them, very, very good pass into Luis Suárez's feet. He created a chance for him. So again, it's small steps from Andre Gomez, but again, it's quite a decent performance from him today. Denis Suárez came on, like I say, so did Rafinha. Neither of them got into the game too much, but like I say, big part in the second goal from Denis Suárez, waiting for his moment to give that pass to Jordi Alba, and when it came, it was a very, very good and very, very well timed one. In terms of the front three, like I say, Arda Turan wasn't really involved possibly as much as he was in midweek. He struggled to get himself involved in the game. It was much more about Jordi Alba down that left-hand side than Arda Turan today. Luis Suárez will be disappointed today. I think he had his chances to score. Of course, he got his goal, but he would probably want more than that. Last season, we saw Suárez scoring 2 goals, 3 goals in matches. That's sort of Suárez that we want to be seeing, that ruthless nature. Today in the first half, he had 2 chances, possibly 3, where he would have felt that he should have been scoring those goals and getting us ahead. But I've got no doubts about Suárez. He'll continue to work. He'll continue to work hard, and no doubt we'll see the very, very best Suárez in the big moments this season, as we have seen so many times in the past since he's been with us. And like I say no more about Leo Messi today. He was excellent on the ball. He was very, very good. He took up a number of good positions. He was on the right for some of the game, but a lot of the game he spent in that number 10 role just behind Luis Suárez, and he was able to find a bit of space there. So again, it's that clever, intelligent play of him to find the space, go in the positions where he needs to be and where he can be most effective. And today that was more centrally. Other games it might be out to the right, but today he played very, very well in that number 10 role, got himself 2 goals and played a vital part in every single one of our goals today. So 3-0 it's finished up, guys. Please let me know your thoughts on the game in general. Like I say, that first half was very, very frustrating. We had a number of chances denied by the goalkeeper and through our own poor finishing. We need to do better in that aspect, but today go into a stadium which has troubled us in the past. Osasuna can be a tricky opponent. It was 3 vital points and another win. This week now, 4-0 against Gladbach, 3-0 against Osasuna. We've got Espanyol next Sunday, the derby game at the Camp Nou. That's going to be electric. We need to keep this run going, keep this streak going, and we need to go on a run of wins to catch Real Madrid and make our season catch fire. Leave your thoughts down below, guys. I will see you very, very soon. But until then, as always, a very big win today. Vesca, El Barça.